there's a bigger calling on your life than to accept other people's will for your life. They're aggravated by you, but they also want you to be on their team. They're playing both sides. They are not authentic. They're not true to you. They're not true to themselves, and they're not true to God. And you know this, and God knows this, and they know this. So they're mad at your discernment. They're mad that they can deceive the rest of the world about you, but they can't deceive you, and you don't even care to prove to the world that they're lying on you. They're mad that you're not fighting back. They're mad that you're not giving them the reaction that they want. They're fueled by your retaliation. They want your negative energy. It fuels them. But you're focused on God, the assignment on your life, the gifts that God has given you, a way for you to serve. They're mad that you have an underdog story. They were thinking that they could defeat you and keep you down in the dumps. They were thinking they could keep you in a state of depression, that you'd never rise above their toxicity. But now that you are, they're jealous of the fact that you have this underdog story that they have been a part of blessing you with. Everything you do angers them because they can't get their greedy hands on your life. These people have made you a target because of their own jealousy. They are mad and envious at whose you are. They're mad at your faith. They're mad that you somehow have 24/7 access to God's peace. You have the reassurance from God that all of their covert attacks are part of God's plan. Because what the enemy intends to harm us, God makes it for our good. So these people have this sick obsession with keeping tabs on your growth. They're witnessing how God is chiseling you, molding you into someone that has the ability to say no. You have the ability to stand up for yourself. You're not obligated to please people that don't want to genuinely seek the Lord out for themselves. They're mad at your discernment. They're mad at every move that you make, every act of faith, every attempt they send your way. You're able to dodge it because God, they underestimated the wisdom that God has given you, the insight, the knowledge, these things that God has given you in advance. See, it's like they know that you are becoming somebody, but they don't know exactly how aware you are of their evil. But you're not going to give your pearls to the swine. They want to gauge how aware you are of their wickedness so that they can craftfully get better at deceiving you and popping into your life later on. These people are mad that you're not the pushover you used to be. You had put others before yourself. For the longest time, you've had a big heart. But Satan sent his minions to drain you and to exploit you of your godly virtues. Give these people to God. Trust the process. It's time to give back the time, the energy, the focus the resources, the self-care, the respect that was siphoned from you. You've been isolated in the wilderness, and they can't comprehend how you're starting to love it, because you know it's part of God's plan. You know that God answers your prayers. He's going to use you in a mighty way. He has to clean up and clean out certain areas and aspects of your life where Satan has a foothold through Satan's vessels into your life. And you're walking this thing out exactly where God knows that you are. He's strengthening your heart. You're aware that it's not anything to do with your possessions. These people are jealous and envious of the light that you carry. You have answered the call. You said yes to Jesus. You've laid down your life for him. You've placed God above all things and all people. And so, God has shown them. He has shown them how devoted you are. They have made the conscious choice of coming against you. But the word of God says, touch not my anointed, do my prophet no harm. They're thinking that they're using you. But God is using all of it for your good. The enemy will become your footstool. It's making you stronger. It's making you wiser. It's equipping you with very valuable talking points. So you're going to get to places where you can testify to the good news, spreading good news to the captives. Your life, along with mine, a lot of us are enduring similar kinds of persecution from people that we had always assumed had our best interest at heart. And it's oftentimes that these same people, they know us better than anyone else other than God, and they have studied us all our lives, but they're losing their grip. They're losing their ability to deceive us and hoover us back into that emotional place. We're aware that our own emotions can become an idol. They're committed to the lies. They're committed to the false narrative. They're telling everybody that knows you, that there's something wrong with you. But you know that Satan inverts reality. And you're not here to feel bad or sorry or guilty or shameful for letting go and pursuing God. There's too much tension. They're holding you back. And God blesses you in letting go. It's like you're making a sacrifice. You're choosing God over your own emotions. And he opens new doors. He wants to use you. He wants to work through you for his people. Those people that are against you are not your assignment. They want you to think that they're your assignment. They want you to think that you're supposed to, get them saved. They want you to drain your energy while they act interested and future fake you. Just to get you back to that place where you're drained and angry and mad. No, they can come to God in the same way that you had. There are no shortcuts. They can't get the best of both worlds. They're lukewarm. They're not on fire for God. So they can't trick you into being close to them just to rob you of your blessings or influence you in a way that benefits them. You're wiser than that. Keep up the good work. Do not give up. Keep going. Keep praying. Keep seeking. Keep fasting. Keep having a heart for God and God's people. How can we serve today? Lord, what is it you're calling me to? I feel like you've given me so many intangible gifts and knowledge and insight over the past few years. How can I put that to use? When is the time, Lord? What do you want from me? I hope you got something from this. We're going to have a Bible discussion this Wednesday. If you want to come check it out, click the link in the description of this video. Come join us. You'll have free access to 2 group Zoom meetings, and then if you like to stick around, then you can sow $7 a month. It's been a huge blessing. Last night it was crazy. I sat on Zoom for nearly 5 hours. Nearly 6 hours. It was like 5 hours and 45 minutes. Like a lot of us sat around and we were getting tired, and we we didn't want to leave, though. It was just so good. And I appreciate you guys that have tuned in, and I just see it as such a blessing to be surrounded by godly people that understand this walk. We all have the same enemy, and the enemy is working through those closest to us to delay the calling on our life. It's so reassuring to hear from people that get it. Like, your brothers and sisters are all at different stages of this walk, and I look up to you guys. Like, I am so blessed to have fellowship with, like, I see all of your guys' gifts, your natural talents, and I feel honored that God's people want to come and support and spend the time twice a week and just talk. It's helped me a lot. Yeah, that'll be it for now. Stay strong. I'll see you in the next one.